Anyway, furious, I look up and it's Nika. Nika that I mentioned in the beginning, my old bully, next to Erica, and they recording and taking pictures of it. Erica. This is where I begin this is where I read as well, because I'm now furious and I do not want to remember and just carry on with my furious talking right now. So, and I swear in that exact moment, something in me just dropped. Because just yesterday we were standing face to face talking, understanding each other. Or so I thought, and now she's there with them like none of that ever happened. But here's the thing. This is where it gets weird, because while everyone else was laughing, screaming, recording, enjoying the show, Erica's laughter wasn't the same. For a split second, just a split second, our eyes meet, and her smile faded. Not completely, just enough for me to notice. Like she remembered, like she knew, like for 1 second she wasn't fully in it. But then, just like that, she looked away and started laughing again, louder this time, almost like she was trying to prove something. And that's when it hit me. This wasn't just about me anymore. This was about her, about who she chooses to be when people are watching. I stood there wet, embarrassed, everyone filming me, waiting for me to react, to cry, to run, to break, but instead I said nothing, just disappointed, and yet nothing was said. Still, I chose responsibility back then. Thank God, because sometimes I chose to do the wrong thing and I took revenge, but this time I was like, you know what? Something divine is holding me back to do the right thing and be the adult in this person, because right now I see kids, right? They are kids, but it's more childish behavior right now. And that confused them, because in my head there was only one thought. After everything we just said yesterday, you still chose this. Literally. I looked at Erica one more time, and this time I didn't see confusion or hurt or anything from yesterday. Just someone who went right back to who they were. Or maybe who they were trying to be. And as everyone kept laughing, recording, watching me like I was some kind of show, I stood there thinking, was yesterday even real? Or was it just another game to her? The end of this part? The end of this part, and the next part comes next week actually, because this is getting intense. Next part is actually more intense than this one. There's more drama, there's more something going on, and there's more lovey things, like there's love involved as well. But this one is more about frenemies and life choices and what happens. But you will have to wait for next part next week. And now, since it's my secret diary day, we are talking about frenemies and everything. I think first I need to show you the line. Yeah, I forgot. I need to show you the line first. So the line for this story that I wrote, where is it? So the first lines, well, the lines for this story, I wrote this on my diary, and I said, we were fighting different battles. Wait, with my magical thing. We were fighting different battles with the same war inside us, and still chose to be enemies. There were times, and still are, that I wonder what it will be like to go shopping with her, do our makeup, and help each other in what interests us the most. We were more alike than we ever admitted, and maybe that's exactly why we were never meant to be friends. I really thought we understood each other, but I guess I was the only one who meant it. That is the truth. That is the harsh reality of it, to be honest. And I still, until this day, I want to be friends with her, but still things back then that disappointed me so much that I'm like, I can do better than this. Like, even though that she can be, this is a frenemies thing going on. So when it comes to frenemies, you kind of get confused, because this person can have a good moments but also bad moments, and you can actually see, it's so easy to see when you love someone truly, or when you appreciate someone in friendship, relationship, family. You always try to see the good sides, the good moments, and but we fail to also see the bad, to also see what have they done to us. Like, if they done it once, they can do it again. And if they don't take the responsibility of their own actions, and if they don't own up for what they have done and try to change it, because that's the first thing that hurts you the most, or at least broke that relationship or broke a boundary or something, anything, then it's time to let go of that person, even if there's moments that are good. That's the problem with frenemies, because one day they can be like, you're my best friend, like this and that, and the next day you're like, what the fuck is this? What has happened? Yesterday we were this and that, and today you are the same old bitch. That's the tricky part of it. But I think in general is the tricky part with every relationship, and we should consider that we deserve someone better. We definitely deserve someone better that respects us, respects your boundaries, does not bully you, does not get out of your ways to hurt you, especially that. So I always show a drawing. I don't even know if I showed this. I feel like I should. I'm going to show it again. We're talking about Barbie. We mentioned Barbie in this story, but we also mentioned like Korea and stuff. So this is a drawing in my secret diary about do you know the movie Barbie and the pop star? I think it was a pop star. I cannot remember her name was. Cannot believe I'm a Barbie fan and I don't remember that. Oh my god. I don't remember that movie. But that movie, I'm gonna sing it in Spanish, because this is in Spanish. I don't know the lyrics of in English, but in one of the movies the song goes, so these lyrics talk about creation. They talk about creation, but also not giving up, trying again and again. That's what we talked about. But also she's talking about how her singing is so important to her career. And we're talking about me being a businesswoman, still going through like even though that girl spreading rumors around me, I still showed up in the corner being like, can you buy my drawing? I still was like, no, I like what I do still. I don't care what other people think. I will show up still there. I need money, yeah, money the first thing, but second, because I love doing what I do, and I'll still show up for it. Even if someone tries to ruin it, I don't care, I still show up for it. So this is something similar. It talks about not giving up, it talks about creation, it talks about how passionate you can be in your career, how passionate this person is of singing, of creating, of shining like a star, Stella right here, so it matches perfectly right now. So it does go with what I'm talking about. So a drawing of a CD, mixtape, whatever, and the lyrics, Barbie lyrics that I love the most here. And maybe I will put the song right here, right now, like on the overlay. I don't know, but you will end up knowing what song it is. And it's one of like either that or On Top of the World is my first favorite song ever. And I used to play it, and I still sometimes play it. This is my chance to be free. Everything's depending on me. And if I can try it, I'll see. I don't know if I'm singing it right, but on top of the world. Na, 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 na. Ah! I'm so bad at singing right now. So yeah, either that song, On Top of the World, or the second one. The second one, oh my god, I forgot about that song, but that my secret diary reminded me of that song, so that's good. That is good. Okay, how many minutes I'm recording? 16. So we have time for the Kurumi box, but also we do have time for in this tape of the with the Kurumi box, but also the Barbie box. First we go with the Kurumi busted keys, and the whole thing was like opening it, but I don't know where the lock went. So we open it. We open it and we see we are going to choose today's mystery word.